cloning labs and all sorts of stuff. I've seen some of the most crazy conspiracy theories out there, you know. Thank you for the follow, Michael Mimi. Like, I've even seen theories like people saying that people have had their gender changed and all that kind of stuff. Like people saying stuff like Michelle Obama is actually a man or something and stuff like that. But Njiro, how you doing? I hope you're well. So yeah, I've seen some pretty like crazy stuff out there, you know. Hi Carolina, how you doing? Because they're saying stuff about like that they're trying to invert genders or something to try and confuse people or something like that. I don't know. It all seems a bit kind of, you know, bit weird and just like crazy. But anyway. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. Hello, Evilicious, how you doing? Oh yeah, Dr. Dre, oh yeah. Yeah, Dr. Dre. Yeah, there was that song, wasn't there? What's it called? Din 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 din. That's all I know from that song, just that kind of beat, isn't it? You know? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Botox. A lot of these people will have Botox. It's just, you know. Hello, Mommy Liz. How you doing from Spain? Welcome in here. I don't have Botox. That's fake news. But Michelle Obama has Botox. That's not fake news. Anyway, can be so random sometimes, isn't it? Oh, hello, Jeffrey. Yeah, I know you said you subscribed. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. Yeah. Hi, Esther Greeny. How you doing? Simon Cowell, not particularly. I don't know, just like kind of not really too great with Simon Cowell. Just sounds kind of like, I don't know. It does these kind of like this face with like anyway. All right. Yeah. I've been up to yesterday. I was at the gym yesterday. Hello, John. Nah. All right. So Neon with a pen. What's what you're saying? Do you wake up late? Did you wake up really early? Not particularly. Hi, Amina. You okay? Oh, thank you. Hope you're all having a good day today, people. Welcome in here. Make sure you give me a follow if you haven't already. Did you hear about Jerry Springer? So said, what, he passed away or something? I don't really pay much attention to any of that stuff, so... Legend says that Simon Cowell was born with a pen. What do you mean? Oh, he's passed away, has he? Right. I remember there was... someone was showing me one where he brought the Triple K onto his show, if you know what I mean. Thank you for the likes, Anna. Thank you for the follow, Amina. Make sure you give me a follow if you're new here. Hi, Santos. How you doing? Good morning to you. How are you doing? 18 degrees. Okay, it's not too bad then, is it? Yeah. Yeah, we all right, everybody? Hope you're all having a good day. Let's get this shared out if you can. Sharing is caring. Yeah, so thank you for reposting, Emily. I'm okay, thank you. Grand. I feel like I want to do something productive, but I don't know what. Yeah, sometimes I'm like that as well. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, is everybody okay today? Kind of uneasy but lazy and then feeling guilty about it. Yeah, maybe just do some workout or something. I don't know. If you're ever feeling like lazy, to try and just get up, do some bit of a workout or something, or I don't know, literally just making up problems in my head. Well, yeah, that's just not good. Our brains can be our own worst enemy sometimes. I always help my family at home and I keep myself busy. That's good then. It's good to do something productive like that, isn't it? Yeah. Everybody okay? Welcome in. Nice to meet you all. Hi, Tiwa. Hello, Sharon. How you doing? Welcome in. It's so slow, isn't it? Thank you for the rolls, Emily. Probably won't be on too long. Hello, Kip, Doreen. How you doing? Hello, Evit. How you doing? Hi, Carol. Good to see you again. So many Emily and Jamie's on the live. Oh yeah, Kieran. I was saying that last night about Emily. It was like 3 of them at the same time last night. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, Carol. How are you? Hope you're well. What are you up to today? Thank you for the follow, Kip, Doreen. Hi, Annie. You okay? Yeah, welcome in. Everybody, anyone here? Not really much on YouTube at the moment. There's more people over on TikTok at the moment. So yeah. Good morning, Malia to Idris. How you doing? Good morning, blessed Alicia. How you doing? You okay? Just gonna stand up again because just give myself a bit of a stretch. Maybe if I can get friggin' 400 people in my chat again, you know, like the other week, that was crazy. Just mainly sticking to TT again. Well, it's just like hardly anyone in YouTube, is there really? So, Sharon, hello. DJ Melvu, how you doing? There's like 10 people over on TikTok at the moment. So, can you commit to either TT or YouTube? I feel a bit neglected. I won't lie. Well, I can't really sort of do anything about that, you know. Anyway, so you know, I can't really do anything about that. Otherwise, I'd have to just cut that one off. But I don't know. Thank you for the hot me, Carol. I can't really get all the chat together. That's the only thing. Hello, Laura. You okay? Good morning to you. Hello, DJ. I'm doing fine. Thank you, Laura. Oh, thank you, Laura. Welcome in. Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, just I can't please everybody, can I? You know, like Paris. Oh, here we go. Anyway, what is going on here? Hi, Dottie. You okay? Good morning to you all. Nice to see you all here. Tee hee. Oh, here we go again. DJ has put this thing. Oh, goodness. What is going on here? Dearie me. I'm wanted like a fugitive. A player, yeah. Oh, God. I think there's just a lot of spam. There's a lot of spam, really, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever. It's just leave me alone. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Anyway, let's get this show out if you can. That would be really appreciated. Get your coat you have pulled. Oh, God. No, I can't help someone financially. Oh, God. Give me a break. Yeah, is everybody okay then? Welcome in. How's your day, everyone? Hope you're all having a good one. Hey, Jay. How you doing? Cheeky Mar. Thank you for sharing, Princess. So wonderful to have you all here. Yeah, is anyone on YouTube? Hello, good morning to you all. Hope you're all well. TikTok is for scammers, yeah. Yeah, people trying to just sort of, it's like whatever. Anyone here to chat with me? Yeah, hopefully someone can come into YouTube chat, but it's just a bit early at the moment, so maybe I don't know. CC, she's usually in, but she weren't there yesterday, so we'll see if CC comes into the chat at some point. We're more of my regulars on YouTube at the moment. Have you seen them also claiming to be soldiers? Oh yeah, they try and do that to try and probably because they think, oh, the women want this guy who's a soldier or something. Hello, Chloe. But yeah, I remember someone was showing me something that they were getting catfished with someone pretending to be a soldier from like America or somewhere like that. Oh God. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Jeffrey. Anyway, just yeah, Jeffrey says hi, Emily. Yeah, says hello, Bren. You okay? How I feel good. How can you feel good? Yeah, you all right? Yeah, welcome in, Bren. Thank you for the follow, JB. That's my name, JB, Jamie Brown. It's big up. Yeah, cool. Yeah, how you doing, Brad? You okay? Welcome in. Emily's just over there. Yeah, different angle over here. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately, because my webcam's a bit sort of. Yeah, because I can't really. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, I'd have to put my. Let's see if I can put my phone. I can't rest it on the web. I'd have to rest it here. Let me just try that then. I'd have to do it like that and have to kind of keep looking at both chats and stuff. I don't know. I don't have any plans for today, no. No, I don't have any plans. What about you? That's better. Yeah, there we go. Never seen this side before. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, what are you up to then at work then? Yeah. It's been doing like, got a PR yesterday at the gym. What's that? Sorry, should have gone to Specsavers. Thought your name was James Brown. Oh no, I'm Jamie Brown. Thank you for follow, Rachel. Yeah, is everybody okay then? Welcome in. How we doing, people? Nice to meet you all. I've been doing my, just do a flex, Yeah. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Is everybody okay? What's that? Should have gone to Specsavers. Thought, I've just read that. I'm not good at multi. Looks stressful. What's that? And about dealing with two different chats or something, or what? What to try and multitask somehow, isn't it? But They say men can't multitask in it. Maybe I can like put that to the test then or something. How's your training going with your friend? Actually, we haven't done any of that because he's been busy with work and stuff. He hasn't really had a chance. They said when he gets a chance, we can do that, but he's been mainly focusing on diet and getting the 10,000 steps a day. So he's doing well just by doing that, really. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick go with this thing. I've been feeling tired since I come back from holiday and my legs were hurting. Oh yeah, hopefully you'll be yeah, no, if I sit around in the same spot too long, then it can cause your legs to hurt because you need to have time to like stand up and stretch. Yeah, like when I play it really fast. Yeah. Oh, cool. That's good then. Someone said that the other day, it might have been you, but I said that it didn't really work because no one was really interested. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, didn't really kind of get the kind of, you know. What happens if you talk while you want to try and stop that from happening, really? Are you hypermobile? What do you mean? Thank you for the follow, Cynthia. Yeah, someone's saying if you're wanting views, that noise needs to stop because you're making yourself lose views. Well, if you don't like it, then just, but just leave me alone. And they're probably just trying to, I don't know, just be negative or something. Can you just like do one then? You know? Crazy how quick you've improved. Yeah. I can like do something and then a few days later I can be like, you know. So I can mute it just by doing that. So thank you for the follow, Antarctic Maps. Now you're doing it more. What do you mean? I'm going to do an unboxing on YouTube. Oh, cool. All right. Thank you for the follow, Stella. Yeah. Not great. I mean, I can do bits of guitar, but bits of drums as well. I learned, but don't even know if I'll be able to do it now because it's been a long time. Yeah, it's the Joe Hawk. Hello, Grandma Debs. How you doing? I hope you're well. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Share the live if you can. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Princess. Yeah, just keep the chat flowing, everybody. CB9, how you doing? Sue, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow, Annie. How you doing, Annie? Are you okay, Annie? Hello, Alondra. Good to see you again. How are you doing? You was the one that became a member. I'm thinking about doing videos to shout out members. So when I'm thinking of doing that. What do you think about that? But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Thank you for joining me today. Hello, Black Beauty. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Donald. How you doing? I'll come in. That would be fun. That would be fun. I'm doing. How are you? What do you mean? I'm doing fine, thank you. Are you doing good? That's good to hear. Yeah, Jeffrey was feeling a bit left out with but yeah, hopefully, yeah, Jeffrey's still there. It's quite impressive, Jay, and I'm sure ladies will be thrusty between the legs. Oh, really? Oh, well, I don't know, but Just gonna. That's enough of that then. You put it on your teeth and then you can breathe in and it'll amplify the sound. So when I'm doing this, you're striking this, it's using your mouth and your teeth, put it on your teeth and it creates resonance in your mouth. And you can breathe in. And you can breathe in and out to create like an echoey effect with it. So but yeah, to answer your question, no, you can't really do songs with it. I mean, I can do like certain letters with it. So when you start playing it, you can just practice doing the vowels. Yeah, vowels you can do. Oh, thank you. Guitar thing. All right, okay. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. If you are new here, please give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Hello, Hinata. How you doing? Thank you for the follow, Cornelian VK. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. Anyone on YouTube still there? Hello. That's cool. I thought it was just random sounds. No. No, it doesn't hurt my teeth. No. As long as you play it properly, it shouldn't hurt your teeth. Yeah, is everybody okay today then? Hope you're all well. Share the live out if you can. Welcome. Tap up your screens. Yeah, so Claudette, how's it going? Clara, how you doing today? Hope you're well. Emily, thank you for repost. I'm just going to stand up for a second because, I like to just have a bit of a stretch, just kind of, yeah. Yeah, we're all right, everyone. I'll be working out again today. It's crazy because I did some pretty intense workout yesterday, but, I feel like I can just pretty much go every day as long as I don't, overdo it, but I find it hard to even overdo it these days. It's crazy, the amount that I can do, the amount of volume of training I can do and be quite intense with it as well. What's it called again? Joe Hart. And this is where we're at with the progress. So this is just because anyone that's kind of interested to see where I'm at. But yeah, just need to push yourself more. I am pushing myself, actually. Like I said, I was doing some pretty intense stuff yesterday. Yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff. I was pushing myself with the squats, the bench. When I didn't do bench, I did a machine press, and I also did some rows as well, the seated row thing. And I was going pretty hard, doing quite heavy weights on it and stuff. So yeah, yeah. It's just I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know. It just seemed like you were saying that maybe I'm not going hard enough or something. Yeah. Anyway, welcome in. Chest press looked really hard. Yeah, I maxed out on 80 kilograms for 5 reps yesterday, so I went even harder with that yesterday. Yeah, I remember when I did. But hello to you, B2K up. How you doing? What do you mean? How many centimeters? What the hell? The hell. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. But yeah, we're doing a bunch of different things. We're doing lateral raises. We're doing, what else was I doing? Yeah, we're doing some the TRX face pull. So I was doing it like this, where you kind of you pull them apart. So you're creating a lot of external rotation doing that, because you're doing that with it, and you're just kind of causing the so it's good for your rear delts and your upper back, because you get a lot of and it's good. It's good for like, because they say like if you don't do a lot of that, you can end up with like rotator cuff injury or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard that can lead to that if you don't do enough conditioning with those, like kind of doing those kind of movements. But yeah, is everybody all right then? Hope you're all well. Maybe you just heal really well then if you're not feeling anything the next day. Yeah, sometimes I feel a bit of a burn and then it just kind of goes away. Well, some say that if you're not feeling any kind of burn, then you're not going to grow or something. Thank you for follow comfort. But sometimes I'll feel a bit like something, like I'll feel a bit of a burn, but it's not like too much kind of thing. I'll just kind of do a certain amount of volume to where I can recover the next day and then be fine. I do like meditation after a workout usually. Like I'll do say the yoga nidra, and that'll just kind of like help me to go into recovery mode. And then I think that's been helping. I think that might be what's been helping with it really. Hello Brenda, how you doing? I hope you're well. I've literally been gaining size faster than some people on steroids. That's how crazy it's been. Not to be like bragging or anything, that's actually true. Like the amount of size I put on in just a year, it's been like probably this time last year I was on probably about 90 kilograms, maybe actually less than that. I was actually on about 88, 89 kilograms, something like that. 1 year ago, I think it might have been at 90, but it was around that ballpark. And now I'm probably like 10 more kilograms on from that. So thank you for following it. And I wasn't even a complete beginner then. So like, it's crazy that I mean, obviously I'm taller, so it's going to come on a bit faster, but even with that in consideration, because some people say that, oh, well, you should only put on about 10 to 20 pounds of muscle in your first year as a natural lifter. That's what they say is the estimate of what you would get. But I've actually put on probably over 20 pounds in a year, not even being a beginner. Whereas when you've been training for a while, your gains should slow down. So, yeah, I feel you look more muscular from when I first met you. Now it's only like, how long ago was that? A couple of months or so. It's not that long, is it? Yeah, I don't always feel sore. It depends on if I go really hard on a specific body part and then it hasn't quite recovered and then I can feel sore or something and for a while. Another thing is like if you're, your body starts to get used to it and then gets better at recovering. And also if if you're eating a lot of good food and stuff and you're not going to get all this inflammation as much. If you can try and eat foods that cause like less inflammation in your body, then that can help potentially as well. But sounds like you found the perfect balance between gains and sustainability. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about finding a routine that you can stick to that isn't going to just take too much away from your life. To do a lot of like supersets and things like that and circuits and things like that to try and make it more efficient. But yeah. Anyway, welcome in everybody. How we doing? Lofty, how you doing? It's like looking back at even like a few months ago, and I'm like, wow, I've actually grown since then. Even when you look back and you think, oh wow, I can actually see it. Because even like back at around Christmas last year, I was around probably 93 kilograms, something like that. And I've gained a few kilograms since then, even. So thank you for the likes, Elib. Happiness. When I first started getting into it, I was actually really skinny. I was around 72 kilograms. And I was like really, really skinny. I was like, I didn't have anything on me at that point. What about strength? Are you lifting more? Yeah, definitely. I've been seeing all my lifts go up. It's crazy the amount of, like this time last year, I think I was on about, I was doing squats for like 70 for 7 reps, which if you look at the max, that's probably about 90 kilograms, if that, something like that. but I was doing 105 for 2 reps now. So that puts into perspective. That was like Christmas last year. Yeah, so that was, I probably would have maxed out. That would, like 90 would have been my max, but now I'm doing 105, 2 reps. So there's a significant improvement there. And then with the chest press, I think this time last year, I probably did about 60 probably on that for a few reps. Now I can do 80 for about 5 reps. So, it's like I'm seeing everything all go up, like all these lifts and stuff. And it's same with like the seated press, the pull thing, the seated, also pull up numbers massively. I mean, yeah, they weren't really full pull ups, whatever, but I've finally started to be able to do like full range of motion pull ups as well. So that's something I've noticed has improved as well. Reps on things like the body weight, like the rows and stuff like that. Also, just like form as well has improved as well. That's an important thing, is that getting good form on these exercises. So yeah, it's all been going up and up. You must be feeling good about it all. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's good to see the improvements and stuff. It's like if you look back at like the first short that I did on my YouTube channel, hello Tatum. First song that comes to mind, well, Psychosocial, because I did a cover of that the other day. Thank you for the follow, Mercy. So yeah, basically, yeah, I mean, like when I first started with the gym, I remember I was really not that. Literally, they tried getting me on get me have a go on the bench press, and they said actually don't bother with it, because I was even struggling to balance the bar because I wasn't used to it. That's that's where I was when I first started the gym. I was even struggling with just the bar, just the barbell thing, right? So I had to use do a lot of machines at first and try and just build the strength up, and then they said that once you get used to that, start using free weights. But I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be a good idea to start with free weights just at a lighter weight to get used to it, like do a dumbbell press and stuff like that, because machines don't really translate well to that kind of stuff. So I don't know why they said that, because I think that it makes more sense to start with free weights, because it's a lot easier to transition from free weights to machines rather than machines to free weights, because you need to learn the stability with because there's a lot of balancing going on with free weights. So I don't know what they were talking about with that. Yeah, more little muscles used to stabilize yourself and stuff. Yeah, you use a lot of like stabilizer muscles. You're going to use a lot more core and stuff like that when you're doing those sort of things, and your shoulders, different muscles in your shoulders. And it's just, but them saying that, oh, start off with machines first. Why are they saying that? I'm thinking to myself, do they even know what they're talking about? Because to me, wouldn't it be a good idea to start someone off on dumbbell bench press? Because if anything, that improves stability even more, because it's unilaterally kind of, you have 2 different weights in each hand, and it's like you're having to kind of balance both of them, sort of thing. So would it not make more sense to do that to start off with? I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with doing machines, but if you're wanting to build strength and actually then yeah. Anyway, but it's just sometimes the people at the gyms, they don't even know what they're talking about. And these are people that supposedly, I don't know if they're personal trainers or anything like that, but they should at least know what they're talking about. Because it's, oh, well, I couldn't balance the bar very well. Well, like I said, I could have just done 2 dumbbells on a thing, so it's not dangerous then, because it's like, if say like you're struggling with a weight, you can just drop them. Whereas if you've got like a bar, then it's like, but then again, it's like, if you've got 20 kilograms, it's not really that dangerous anyway. It only gets dangerous when you're getting like really heavy. Like when you're talking like 100 kilograms and stuff like that, that's where things would start getting quite dangerous. I mean, at 20 kilograms falling on you is not, don't think that would be like the end of the world, really. But so, yeah, dumbbell chest press challenge next. Then I did 30 kilograms on either side the other week. I don't know if you saw it, but it was, hopefully I can get better at that because I think maybe with like trying to do the dead stop push-ups and stuff, dead stop push-ups, that might help me with like the bottom range because I've been trying to like focus on the more of the stretch part of it, and hopefully I can improve with that. And maybe I might have to start doing more deficit push-ups and stuff. Maybe deficit dead stop push-ups might be the next thing to try out as well. Those will be like a good challenge to do as well. Maybe I might make a video on that because deficit push-ups is where you get a deeper range of motion and you get more of that stretch. So what you would do is just get right down to the bottom position, and then you would just kind of do a dead stop, hold it there, and then 3 sets of 10 reps at 20 kilograms per side. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. It depends on how you're doing it though, because if you're doing it more like a fly, then I think I did like 18 kilograms for like with flies because they're like there's more stretch going on with flies. You're doing this, whereas a normal press you're just doing that. But with flies, it's a lot more. You're getting a lot more stretch on the outer pecs, so it's a good one to target more of the outer. Whereas if you're doing more close grip, it's going to work more the inner chest and the triceps more because you're like doing this. So it's kind of, it depends. So it depends on, hello, Bites, my slag, how you doing? So depending on how you're, yeah. Anyway, is everybody okay? So they're saying close grip bench, more inner chest and more triceps. And then this way, it's more outer chest, more, more so really because you get more of the stretch. I mean, when you're in the stretch, it's gonna doing that. You get more of that outer. I was alternating close grip and normal bench press each session when I was doing it, right? But I could never feel the muscles working. Yeah, so maybe try outer, but I don't know why you would want to try and build muscles in your chest. I don't know, but it's up to you, I guess. Browse by Shah, how you doing? It's like you see some of these women, and it's like they're just like training their pecs and their shoulders and their arms and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on your goals, really, but yeah. Yeah, I was doing the TRX yesterday for the face pulls and stuff, not for aesthetics. Well, yeah, definitely not. Right, Amuti, thank you for the likes. Literally just to add some muscle back, I've lost loads. Oh yeah. You were saying that when you lost the weight because of the stuff that you've been on, hello, Amuti, because you didn't really train it and stuff. Yeah. Right, Nessa, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. You should try this exercise, guys, if you want to build your shoulders. What you do, I'll just show you guys. I mean, try it. Right, so what we do is we'll sort of just leaning against the wall like this, and you can see, look, it's literally like, look at this. Make sure you're not doing this when you're doing it, right? Don't do that, okay? That's going to be obliques, yeah? If you want to train your obliques, then by all means do that, but that's, you know, yeah, that's just... See, it doesn't look as good in this lighting. It's kind of, lighting is everything. Like, I could do a fake transformation, look. You see that? There's not much there, but then as soon as I turn the camera around, then it looks totally different. All right. Hang on a sec. Right. Hang on a sec. Look. You see now. You see the difference. Look. Look at that, you know? You see the lighting is a big, you can see my ribs from the front is disgusting. I know I was like that when I lost so much weight. Do I train side glutes? No, I just kind of, I guess I've tried doing Cossack squats. Maybe I could do that a bit more as well, but some say men shouldn't really train that because it doesn't look very aesthetic or something for a man. But maybe it's good to balance it out a bit, but you get those in squats and deadlifts. Yeah, you will to some degree. It depends on your stance. If you do a wider stance, you will get the adductor muscles, but it depends on what you're going for. I know like a lot of like bodybuilders would train that for like aesthetics in bodybuilding, but yeah, it depends a lot on your but yeah, Cossack squats are like this. They're kind of like archer squats. So I'm doing like kind of so yeah, you'll get like those muscles. You're also probably going to get a stretch on the adductor muscles as well. So it's a good one for that, really. It's also good for unilaterally training. Well, sort of unilaterally, sort of like training the quads and glutes as well. But anyway, yeah. But that'll be like the way to kind of train the adductor muscles. I start doing more of the calf isolation, doing like single leg calf raises. So like try and hold on to something. So just hold on to this. Yeah. So this is a way to kind of isolate one leg at a time, so you can increase the intensity of it. Use something as a balance, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do many reps because your balance could be the limiting factor. It's like if you're trying to do this and then I'd have to kind of like, it's just like balance can be an issue. So using something to kind of balance, or just dropping your foot every time so you can just try and just kind of not have to deal with the balance. But yeah, that's exercise to do that. But you could also then move on to doing, say, it on like a stair or something. Maybe I should do a video on that, but it's or you could just do a bunch of like pulse. These are two legs on the stairs, just really going really fast, and just like really like just getting a lot of like, you know, intensity on that. So I find that could be a good workout. yeah, anyway. Could you hold a weight? You could do, yeah, that can work as well. Depends on, yeah, you could do like it with the bag, I suppose. Just do it with a bag with weights in it or something, or hold on to something while you're doing it. But then, yeah, so that could be work, yeah. Okay, I've hit dips, so I need something to train that area plus something for my waist. Female training is weird because it's a bit different, right? Yeah, a lot of the time they focus a lot on like adductors and things like that, and trying to get their, like their hips and their thighs and stuff like that, and but not so much on like upper body training. So yeah, so that can be quite different. Really, like they tend to do a lot of like hip thrusts and things like that to get the glutes. Whereas men, you don't really see a lot of men doing a lot of hip thrusts, do you? Because it wouldn't look so good to try and isolate your glutes really, and then have a big ass and no like quads and stuff. Love a good hip thrust. Oh yeah, I think they have a hip thrust machine at my gym, but yeah, I put a pillow on and have a 30 kg dumbbell. All right. Oh, cool. Like Sammy, how you doing? I'm guessing it also works the hip flexors, right? It's like there's a lot of extension and some. I'm trying to think like how it all works. I think that yeah. Um, all right, everybody. Hope you're all well. I really should start working out again. But yeah, if you're ever feeling like you should do something, then maybe do a workout. Then I don't know. I wouldn't mind upper body muscles though. All right, but it's like I don't know for women though. It's like if they start building too much upper body muscles, they can start to look like a man. So it's kind of like depends on what you want to look like, but it's just if you want to look like a woman and feel like a woman, then maybe not do too much on the upper body is what I'd say. Mainly focus on lower body, just because it just wouldn't look. I mean, it depends on. It's like if you what you're going for really, but what your goals are, but I think you'd have to be really intentional about it to reach that point as a woman. I suppose like women are naturally a lot weaker and it'd take a lot longer to grow that muscle anyway, but I've seen some women though, they do look kind of like men. Like I've seen there is some out there, whether they're natural or not, I don't know, but I think it is possible that some will get there if they've done it long enough that they look like they start to get these biceps, they start to get the wide shoulders and stuff, and it doesn't really look very, I've heard a lot of them are on things like Anavar and stuff, and these are things that can, who knows what it can do, but yeah. Um, so just watch all. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just kind of like trying to have it on both at the moment. But I suppose like a lot of women don't really kind of. I suppose like because if you're just trying to like do it mainly as just like toning, they call it or something. But the thing is that people think that they can do certain exercises like crunches and stuff like that to lose belly fat, but it doesn't really work like that because you have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. And I don't think you can just lose it from a specific body part. It doesn't work like that. I don't think you have to actually just lose the fat overall. You have to lose overall body fat, and a lot of it depends on things like your hormones and stuff like that. So it doesn't. Well, when people talk about toning and stuff like that, it doesn't really work like that. You have to actually be in a calorie deficit. It's not just going to magically disappear from a certain body part. I don't think. Well, I switch. Should I do more ab training while doing cardio or combination? It depends on what your goals are. If you're trying to get more definition in your core, then ab training can help with that. But ab training itself isn't going to itself melt fat away. It's the calorie deficit. But training abs can help them be more defined, if you get me. Hello, Pascazy, how you doing? Weighted hula hooping is a good one, right? Like, I'm guessing that'd be good for like your obliques and stuff. But yeah, I'll probably be getting off here pretty soon. Been on here for a while now, so yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if like, see what else goes on, but it's gonna be, I don't know. All right. Hang on a sec, guys. Just like messing it up. Right. All right. There's not seems to be anyone on YouTube really, so I don't know. Hi Amy, good to see you again. How are you doing? It's just where I put my phone. It's a bit awkward, but yeah, don't really matter. All right, just I'm good. That's good to hear. But yeah, it comes down to like, what is it? What are your goals and stuff? Like, what are your, But anyway, is everyone all right? Welcome in. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Nice to meet you all. What shall we talk about then? I'm good. Just sat with her Diamo. Oh yeah. Oh hey mate. Hello, Robert. Robert, how you doing? Oh yeah, you said you got your hair dyed, didn't it? Hello, Cole Maria. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Welcome to my live. I just want to be stronger, maybe look stronger. I don't mind looking stronger. Okay. Hi, Patty. How you doing? I hope you're well. All right. Thank you. I'm working, so I can't stop long. Okay, no worries. Thank you for the follow, Robert. My goal is to share the world through my eyes, through my photos. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, That's the one thing. Probably 95% of women in the guy couldn't care less if men think they look. Man, what are you saying? What do you mean? Don't know what you're saying now. Is it a typo or something? I don't know, but can you explain that again, please? Hi, Queen. How you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome in. I'm trying to like figure out what you're trying to say there, but hi, Queen Phoebe. How you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in here. I think I'm just going to exit the YouTube one off because there's no one in chatting there.